Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. We say the honors the apostles and elders of great rule well. Our teachers, our apostles in the truth, we say salutations, all the Akimus, the pushing wood on truth, and sincerity, the in and the out, and the consider we say shalom. Once again, it's going to a little topic here, going to that, most likely our title this video that they celebrate anything, and any holidays, because really and truly, these jakes, these people in this world, they celebrate any and every single thing that come out. Valentine's, they celebrate. Carnival, they take part. They celebrate New Year's, Christmas, Easter, all these things that they celebrate, and they don't even know where it come from. They even taken part in the festivities that they're creating, like the all of a sudden, they have a pride month, a pride day, and all these other stuff that they're making on the spot, and you know what, at the end of the day, Drakes celebrate that. They're in it, so I just like to open that scripture. This is Jeremiah 10 verse 1. It says, hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said the Lord. It said, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So it said, learn not the way of the heathen. So and the thing about it is that no matter how much so-called holidays, and how much things that they create, Jake always taking part of it. So they always constantly learning the ways of the heathen. And I know what, at the end of the day, they will be destroyed for that, because they're taking part in pagan worship, and the worshiping another god. That is something that they're not supposed to do, right? So he said, thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. So he said, learn not the way of the heathen. So all these things, all these festivities and festivals, all these things that they keep, that they think is alright to keep, like a day before was Valentine's, and that is a big thing. There's a big thing for the people, they take part in that, spend all the money, marriage proposal, and all these things. They bow down, they need to worship this woman and so forth, and they don't even know what Valentine's go back to. They don't even know the festivities that it stem from, but they take part in it. So that is what the Lord say, learn not the way of the heathen, because all those festivities are customs of the heathen. You understand? Even though it have people that you may look up to that may take part in it, you're not even supposed to follow it. You're supposed to know you're supposed to know what you're taking part of. But Jake, they just jump into anything, right? They just jump into anything and do anything. Recently there's so much other religions being made, like the spaghetti monster. Hey, we in Trinidad here have a spaghetti monster congregation down here. You understand? So hey, you know what? They're learning all the ways of the heathen, and they're taking part in it, right? Let me jump to the next scripture here. This is Colossians chapter 2 verse 8. Alright. It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, right? After the rudiments of the world, and not after Mashiach. So that is how you're being spoiled through the philosophy of men, through the tradition of men, and that is something that they're heavily into, keeping the traditions of men. They say actually hear Jake saying it. This is our tradition. We keep this. And we keep this. We keep it this time. But what? To celebrate the things of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to celebrate the things of the Lord, they're not doing, right? Right? They're not doing. Like for instance, the things that they're supposed to keep, and the things that they have to keep is what? Passover. You have Feast of Weeks, all these things, Purim, things that were there for them, right? The holy days, not holidays, right? And if you tell them about Passover, you tell them all these things, they wouldn't even know. And even if they had to do it, that's something that will be like something hard to them. But you know what? They will keep carnival. They will take the week home from work. They will keep They will jump in the mass, celebrate that. They will celebrate the Valentine's Day, buy the chocolate, kneel down to the woman, get the woman ring, and all this stuff madness. Which that kneel down, and the reason why I'm basing on it is because they kneel down, the ring, and they kneel down to the woman. It goes back to idol worship as well, right? Woman worship as well, right? So when you go to the scriptures, that nowhere there. And I know the thing about it is that the church make them do it as well. So that is why the scriptures say, well, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. And that is the thing. The churches they themselves spoil the people. They themselves teach deceit, lies, after the tradition of men, because those things are tradition of men. The churches they keep certain stuff. They keep masses. They keep Valentine's celebration and so forth. You understand? And that's tradition of men. It say after it say beware, right? It say after the rudiments of the world and not after Mashiach. So yeah, because those things are what not after Mashiach. And how you know is you got to go into the scriptures. You're not going to see those things there, right? You're not going to see those things there. Right, see if I got an next scripture here. And Jake is taking part in everything. Wherever it is, they're taking part in everything. This is Matthew 15 verse 3. But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandment of God by your tradition? And that is the thing. They so want to keep tradition. They so don't want to correct. They want to keep their tradition and sin. You understand? Because the so-called feel the tradition is the right way. You understand? And it's not. It have no way that could ever be the right way. Because we rather do keep the tradition of men or follow the commandments of God. You understand? What the scripture says is in Joshua. Say what? For what Joshua saying? Say for me and my family we shall fear and worship the Lord. That's roughly paraphrasing. So yeah. So Joshua and the men of the Lord, they will rather do what? Keep the commandments of God than break it by tradition, by the tradition of men. Right? Let's say for God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother, and he that curseth father and mother, let him die the death. But ye say, whosoever shall say to his father or his mother, it is a gift, by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me, and honor not his father or his mother, he shall be freed. Thus have he made the commandment of God by none effect by your tradition. So yeah, they say, ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, the people draw nigh unto me with their mouth, and honorate me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. That's right. You see, but in vain do they do worship me, teaching the doctrine and commandments of men. So yeah, understand? And there's something to rather keep the commandments of men, the tradition of men, other than the keeping the commandments of the Lord. You understand? Because the commandments of the Lord are what? The Lord's the statutes, they are not grievous unto you. Understand? This is your knowledge, your wisdom, your strength. Turn back to the laws. You understand? But hey, through the tradition of men, through keeping that tradition, they break the commandments. Because the so-called field, that is the culture, that is the heritage, that is what it is. Whatever the tradition they keep, they feel like it's the right thing. But they're keeping bullshit. You understand? We need information so free, not hard to even find information on the days that they keep. Right? It's not even hard to do that. It's just a simple search, a simple Google search, and they don't even do that. But to find out what time a party going to start, or find out what time a holiday is, they do that. They would rather search that. You understand? All these is just all these things just traditional men. You understand? All those holidays is pagan worship, and we're not even supposed to be taking part in it. Scriptures talk about taking no part in it as well. Right? It's just like delusions. And the thing about it is that even the churches take part in it. So you can see where the so-called leaders that are set up lead them astray. You understand? Okay. So it's just going to that Jake would celebrate anything. They will take part in anything. And it's something you're not supposed to do. So that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakodash. We sit amongst the apostles and elders, agreements rule well. And salutations, all the Akemos, the push, word of truth, and society, the in and the out. Constantly season and season, we say, Shalom. You know what? The mess and it offered this scripture here. This is Ephesians 5, verse 11. It say, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. And that is what it is. So have no fellowship with that. With those things that not acceptable to the Lord. Those things that have nothing to do with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, do with the Lord. You understand? So have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. And that is why I even do down. You understand? That is what we do. Right? So again, with that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rakakodash. We sit amongst the apostles and elders, agreements rule well. And salutations, all Yakim, pushing truth, ancestry, and the out. In the constantly in season and season we say, Shalom.